Okay, so as we move past our budgeting and all of that, we're going to talk about just getting practice of paying bills and what that looks like and managing our bank account. Okay, so so we're going to pretend that you've moved out on your own and we are starting to pay bills and things like that. So, two things that we will keep track of our bills are calendar and a register. So, I'm going to download this. All right, so we have here is our so a calendar. Obviously, you guys know what a calendar, it's to keep track of dates, but also a calendar is good for writing in our um, our due dates and things like that. So we're going to keep track of the calendar and we're going to write in here the due dates and all of that stuff for our bills and when we receive things so that you can keep track. It's very important to stay organized, especially when you're keeping track of money, because money comes and goes and it can come and go really fast if you're not careful. So you want to make sure that that you're keeping track of everything. Okay, so we're going to write in here when we do this next couple units, we're going to write in here like, here's a due date for this bill and all that stuff. Okay, so now the next thing is a register. So in our checkbook, we have to keep track of the money coming in and coming out. So not a lot of people use checkbooks anymore. I still use them. I pay bills with them. It's helpful to sometimes I use them to give gifts like a check. So on a register, it's a little log document to keep track of your money coming in and out of your account. It also has a place for a check number for checks, okay? And when we are writing checks and things for our bills for this practice, it gives us a note that the last check in March was 387. So we're going to start on 388. So on this register, it just looks like a chart, right? So we have a check number in the first column. So if you use a check, you're going to keep track of what check went where and the number of it. On each check has a number. The date that you made the transaction is the date you're going to record. A transaction is a description of what you did. For example, this says beginning balance. A description could be for a transaction, could be water bill, it could be paycheck, it could be internet bill, all of those things. That it just describes what where your money went. What was it that you used your money for? So withdraw is taking money out of your account. So that's a withdrawal. So anytime you take money, you're gonna put it here. And then a deposit is when you add money to your account. So if you add money to your account, you're gonna put it here. And here's the beginning balance that we have in our account, which is $1,638.85. So for purpose of this practice, we're practicing and we're just saying, when we pick this up, this is where we're at. Now, each one of these lines is going to be a new transaction. So you're always going to have a new date. It can be the same date as the date above, but it's always going to be a new date. You're going to have that specific transaction. You're only going to write in either withdraw or deposit. You're not going to put information in both withdrawal and deposit. You're only going to put one or the other and either add it to the balance or subtract it to the balance. So this So this line here, see if I can, nope. So under beginning balance, you will only put the next one. So we'll go through this, but I just wanted to give you an introduction of all the parts of the register, okay? So now we're going to answer some questions. These are just some basic questions. So what is the tool that we use to keep track of the date? A calendar, a screwdriver, a wallet. Question 2, what is the tool that helps us keep track of money going in and coming out of our bank account? Is that checks, calendar, or register? Question 3, what is a deposit? Money taken out of account, money added to an account, a loan. Question 4, what is a withdrawal? Is that money added to an account, a credit card, money taken out of an account? Question 5, what is a balance? It is the sales tax you pay. It is the amount of money you have in your bank account. It is when your account is overdrawn. When you spend more money than what is in your bank account, what can happen? I want you to type out what can happen if you spend more money than what's in your bank account. Okay, and so now go ahead and submit your quiz. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.